You got the stuff? Yeah, bro. Okay, let's do this. Thanks, bro. Pimples give me stress. And you know what stress gives you? Pimples. Please take my pimples away. Please, I swear I'll be nice. Little Minnie started getting pimples in the 6th grade, right after moving to a new school. Waking up to new pimple friends every day became a routine of mine. One time at school, there was this one kid who got this huge pimple on the tip of his nose, and everyone would call him Rudolph. I woke up the next week with the same exact pimple on my nose. Oh shoot! I went to school as if it was certain death I was walking towards. But when I arrived at school, no one gave me a second glance. I feel ya, bro. My parents have told me having pimples was all part of growing up, but I felt like a specimen under observation. I mean, yeah, getting pimples is super normal, but I did all I could to make it better. At one point, I even stopped using sunscreen because every time I would apply it, my face would react super badly. And so, my brilliant solution to this problem was to replace applying sunscreen with an umbrella. I'm sure I look super crazy, but having shade in July weather was actually really nice. So the other day, my sister accidentally hit one of my pimples with a guitar. Yeah, it hurt really bad. It was one of those red angry ones that never go away. Compared to that, popping a pimple is like not too bad, cause you're ready for the pain, but if you have like a gazillion on your face, now that's torture. After years of this war with pimples, I decided to try visiting a dermatologist to get some skin treatment. It was pretty expensive and it was something I knew I couldn't afford to go to often, so I'd been putting it off for a long time. But a week before this church camp that was happening in the summer, I decided it was my time. It was super nice getting all these fancy face massages and face packs and creams and stuff. But then they brought in these tools and I experienced the most excruciating pain in my life. They popped every single pimple on my face, even ones I didn't even realize were there. And it was like a needle poking into my face for like 30 minutes. I left looking like I was a battlefield survivor with bandages covering my whole face like a mummy, and if that wasn't bad enough, my face was 2 times my normal face size. And then I got some bad news that it would take a few weeks to heal. I guess I should have realized recovery would take this long before being stabbed. So I went to camp with pimple patches all over my face, and it's like my whole face we're talking about here. I ran out of pimple patches on the first day of camp, and although I eventually got my hands on some, I was looking kind of funny for all 3 days of camp that year. Talk to her, bro. I can't. I have pimples. The pimple war is almost at its end, and it was a war well fought. Was it stressful? Yeah, yup. Definitely. I was stressed out of my little mind. It took me some time to realize the real fight was in my head. Negative thoughts can always pop up, but it takes a conscious effort to fight it off with positive ones. It's important to take care of yourself physically, looking fresh, staying healthy, but it's equally important to have a healthy mind. Be nice to yourself, and don't stress.